It's easy to integrate SentinelOne vulnerability data into the Deep Surface console. It just takes a couple of simple steps. First, go to your SentinelOne Cloud dashboard and get the host name of the SentinelOne instance that your particular platform is hosted on. Put that into the hostname and server field of your SentinelOne vulnerability source configuration located in your Deep Surface console under the scanning menu item and vulnerability sources. In there, you'll click the button to add a vulnerability source and select SentinelOne from the drop-down menu. Once you have the host name included in the field, you'll need to create a secret that Deep Surface will use to authenticate to your SentinelOne platform. To do that, we recommend creating a service user in the settings of your platform. If you go to the settings menu and select users, and select service users, and then from the actions here you'll create a new service user and name it something that's appropriate. In this case I'm going to call it Deep Surface Integration for the description. They recommend only a month-long expiration date for the API token, but in this case, just for practicality, I'm going to give it a 2-year expiration date. And then you click Next. The scope that you're going to use is the site. And from the site, you'll select your account, whichever account appears there, and you'll select the default site. You'll leave the permissions as a viewer. It doesn't need any more permissions than that to be able to read the data from the API. Once you create the user, in this case it's asking me for my two-factor authentication code, which if you have 2FA enabled on your platform, you'll have to type this in to create a user. After the user is created, an API token is presented. You'll copy the API token, and this is the secret that you'll put into the blank that's left there for your SentinelOne configuration in the Deep Surface console. Select Trust on First Use to manage the initial certificates that are exchanged between the console and the SentinelOne platform. Save the changes. Once those changes are saved, if you click Import, Deep Surface will begin drawing the data off of the SentinelOne platform and importing it into your Risk Insight reports in the Deep Surface console. With that, you can see that it's very simple to integrate SentinelOne with the Deep Surface console and get comprehensive views of your environment, vulnerabilities, and assets.